Alright you hellish bastards, here is beginner's guide for Hellpoint. In this video I will cover some game's mechanics, features and offer some tips. Instead of bonfires in Hellpoint we have breaches that work a bit different. Big difference here is that upon touching the breach, enemies won't respawn. Downside is that health injections are not refilled, but you can use breach as many times as you like to refill health. Energy, however, does not refill upon using breach. To refill energy and health injections you have to strike enemy with melee attacks. With every strike a little bit of energy is restored and a little bit of health injection bar that upon reaching threshold increases available health injections. At the beginning of the game maximum number of health injections is 2. If you die you start again with 2 injections. Rate at which energy and health injection recharge depends on leech stat that every melee weapon has. Breaches can also be synchronized, which enables fast travel. To be able to do that you need item called breach synchronizer that is very rare. I would advise not using them at all in first area called Embassy because there is no need. Save them for later and use them only on one breach per map. Note that at the end of each map after boss fight there is breach that lets you fast travel without using breach synchronizer. As your typical Souls game, there are many hidden doors and walls. Important distinction here is that to get past hidden doors you need to press interact button, which is X on Xbox gamepad and square on PlayStation gamepad. To destroy walls, simply attack them. Weapons in Hellpoint have unique abilities that need to be unlocked first. Abilities unlock by using weapon continuously. Some weapons can be used immediately to unlock their abilities, while others need to install Conductor first to start unlocking abilities. Conductors are installed at weapon editor station that I have found so far only at Observatory, but maybe there are more scattered around. Note that installed conductors can be put into other weapons without penalties. Conductors can be also upgraded to +1, +2 and so on by spending souls. Conductors like Reflex and Strength also count as weapon abilities, so use them to your advantage. One great combination I have been using for most of the game is Reflex Conductor with Lost Hatchet weapon. By using Reflex ability, stamina usage is decreased, so you can spam heavy attack that staggers enemies, making most fights a lot easier. Backstab, very popular move from Souls games, is here in a different form. It is now ability that is part of some weapons, usually reflex based ones. Abilities can be used after unlocking them by using one weapon for a long time, as said before. By pressing triangle or epsilon you can perform backstab and any other weapon ability. Using weapon abilities, catalysts and shooting guns costs energy, so be wary of that. Even though backstab is now an ability, every weapon does increase damage when striking enemy from behind, so there is at least that. In Hellpoint you can't use two-handed weapons, but dual wield is very important feature that should be utilized to maximum effect. 3 main hand and 3 offhand slots are yours to play around with, and only active weapon effects character load, so go crazy with combinations. Remember however that melee is necessary because when energy is depleted your only solution most of the time is to switch back to melee weapon to leech energy back. My advice would be to level 2 weapon related stats, depending on your wanted playstyle. Primary melee weapon stats are reflex and strength, cognition is for guns, and foresight is for catalysts. So reflex or strength plus cognition or foresight. Strength and cognition is good for gun-based style, as some guns come with strength requirements. There are, however, many weapons that have dual stat requirements, so you should be fine for the most part as long as you level 2 weapon related stats. Anyway, that's it for this beginner's guide. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching and see you soon.